We're going to be seeing two bedrooms. Amazing.
See this house, voila. It is well with us. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. So on today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you everything that you need to know and put into consideration before you get a rented apartment in the UK. All the boxes you need to tick. Thank you so much for your love on my previous video. I sincerely and genuinely appreciate it. God bless you all. If this is the kind of content you love to see, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Share my channel to your friends. On this channel, we talk about faith, motherhood, lifestyle, fitness, and everything in between. Be kind enough to share my channel and subscribe. Thank you so much. So the first thing you have to know for you not to be confused and to be tossed to and fro is to know the kind of house that you really want, because there are actually different kind of houses. There's flat, there's detached building, there's semi-detached, and there's terrace. Knowing this and understanding what you want will help you to navigate your search and guide you towards getting the ideal property for yourself and your family. So for us, we had a lot of specifics. We wanted some things that were in place. We needed a fully fitted kitchen. We wanted a house that either has a balcony or have a garden. We wanted somewhere that is close to so many amenities. And one other thing you consider when you want to get a place is somewhere that is not too far from your workplace, at least 30 minutes to an hour commute time. But if it's more than that, I feel like it's a big journey. Going to and fro every day, it's going to tell on you at the end of the day. One of our major criteria for a house was to get a furnished house. We needed a furnished house. So an option of an unfurnished house was not there for us at all. So it's either it is fully furnished or it is semi-furnished. To get a rented property as a foreign national can be very frustrating and tiring, because they ask you for referencing, they ask to check your credit score. Obviously, these are things that you don't have because you just relocated to the country. But this is something you can do. If you have someone that has been in the system for a long time, or maybe for a period of 6 months, that can stand in for you as a guarantor, it's fine. This person will just fill the reference form and say that you can pay your rent and all of that. But if you've started work, your company can actually put a letter through for you to clarify that you work in their company and you'll be able to pay your rent. I guess they'll have to state your pay per annum and your pay per month. Then I'm sure that will help to get solution. So firstly, I'm going to start by telling you and inserting pictures of the kind of houses that are available. Firstly, a flat is a set of rooms forming an individual residence. So you see like block 1, flat 2, block 2, and all of that. Terrace is a row of uniform homes built in a row, like most of the houses in a terrace. Then a semi-detached house is like an end of a terrace. It shares a single side with another building. A detached house is a standalone property. Usually they have gardens at the back and a very big space in front. So with this understanding in our mind, we knew the kind of house that we were looking for. And there are some apps and websites that you get houses from. I'm going to insert a picture of it. These are apps that and websites that you can go to and search for houses. Hopefully you get one. The first house that we lived in was gotten from an individual landlord, and this one that we got is gotten from a company landlord. And I'll say that between the two of them, I don't know which one I prefer, whether company landlord or individual landlord, but I feel like the company landlord is way better and advisable, as everything is more organized. When you have issues with the house and everything, there's a procedure that you follow through, unlike having an individual landlord where you have to chase them around to do what they're supposed to do at the right time and all of that. So I'll prefer that. If you want to get a place, if you get an individual landlord or a letting agent, fine. But if you go through a company as well, it's not bad at all. There are some bills that you need to bear in mind, that alongside your rent per month, you're going to be paying this, which is your council tax. Council tax is a local tax which helps the council to pay for the services they provide to you, like the street lights, when the roads are bad, that they repair the road, and other services that the council does for you. So you pay council tax per month, and council tax is in bands. It's from band A to band H, with band A being the lowest pay, H being the highest. You get to pay your water and electricity bill. You get to pay for Wi-Fi if your accommodation doesn't come with a free Wi-Fi, you get to pay for TV license if you have a TV. You also get to pay for eating, like if you're using an heater. Definitely during winter everybody uses heater. You pay for eating, and that's also before you get a rented apartment. You have to put into consideration these bills alongside your monthly pay and set a realistic budget, a budget that you know that come rain come sun you can afford to pay conveniently without breaking the bank. If you default on your rent, you'll be asked to pay 3% of your rent when you're ready to pay. So that's why it's very, very advisable that you set a realistic budget towards paying your rent. I'll say that start looking for an accommodation as soon as possible. Like, give it time so that you will be able to view enough properties and also have the choices to choose what you really want. Because if it's a close range, you might just be in a hurry and just stumble into anyone and settle for it. So start looking for an accommodation on time. Thirdly, I would say that when you realize that you're moving, get a moving van on time, because the earlier you pay for the moving van, the lesser you pay. But if it's closer, you pay more for it. So get a moving van, get everything in place, and then move. Also say that do not think that your budget is too small or too big, because you might be surprised at the kind of houses that you will see that are really expensive but are not that okay. Then you see a house that is not as expensive that you think and will beat all the criteria that you want. So never assume that your budget is small or too big. We had a package of professional cleaners coming in to clean the house before we move in. If that is not part of your package, if it's something you can do by yourself or you get professional cleaners to do it, you can as well go with either of the options. Moving can be very, very hectic and stressful, so it's advisable to take time off work to move. I had my 2 days off days back to back, as in it was as if my manager was in spirit, because I got it without even asking.
Sorry for keeping you waiting.
No worries. We'll make it quick though. Yeah, I'll show you around the property.
Okay.
Tell me what you think if you like it.
Okay.
I'll go up for another engine.
Thank you.
You're okay.
2 bed, right?
Yes, 2 bedroom. It's just been refurbished, so everything's in good condition. We'll start in the lounge area first, yeah? You can see a nice, lovely, spacious lounge area. Get a low storage space in the back there as well. Anything.
Okay.
And then we'll go through here. It is perfect. Get a double size room in there. You have storage all built in. Everything's clean and painted. And second room, just through there. Smaller dining room. You can see
This is the main room or the other
that's
one?
the room. As you can see, you can furnish it with beds and wardrobe. Got a double bed in here, wardrobe on the side here. Can you imagine yourself living there? Do you think you like it?
It's not bad.
Not bad, yeah. And then here you get the bathroom area. So you take a look, it's quite spacious. And then lastly, kitchen area. Storage space in there. Dishwasher there. Washing machine. I'll go to where you keep.
Hi guys. We're gonna be seeing two bedrooms. Amazing. Hopefully we'll get something secured.
Hopefully we do.
Hopefully we. The London line.
Expensive lives.
Expensive life, indeed.
Oh my god.
But it's a city of opportunities. It's the main thing.
Just like in Nigeria, there's a popular city. Lagos is full of
I've heard a lot.
opportunities. Yeah, nice food and everything. But then getting accommodation in Lagos also is expensive and can be tedious sometimes. So I guess that's how London is. And in the US, I think New York is like London in the US. Warehouses are expensive and small, just
I
like
saw
London.
saw a property in New York, 50 million for a penthouse, top floor view. All in New York. 50 million. I think I
That's a
threw up
lot.
in my mouth.
The number of houses that we viewed is 8, but I think I was only able to film like 4 of them because on some other days, before we locate the houses, you're already tired and you just forget to film. But there's this particular house that I'm about to show you, house number 3. You see that house? Tell me why. Tell me why the landlord furnished that house like that. Every room, he just wants you to move in with your back. But the price, God. The price choke, like you know those houses that screaming all the money in the UK, it is house rent you use it to pay say. That's the kind of house 3 is. But Kilode, see for yourself guys, house number 3. See it.
The difference is always clean. But this kitchen is big.
Big kitchen, big living space. A lot less than lights. It has massive bedrooms, you don't get this. Bedrooms are massive.
Yeah?
Yes.
Oh, that's true.
So it's a bit darker.
When is he moving?
As soon as possible. But double check. This one.
This is bigger.
This is huge, right?
This is actually bigger.
So we're moving a bit for this one. Oh, this is the 16th.
16th of.
16th of July. A bit later.
Okay.
Yeah, it's massive. Loads of space. about 1,500.
And deposits 5 weeks.
5 weeks, that's not bad.
And it's going to be unfurnished.
Yes.
It's actually not bright. And this toilet is nice. But I love the kitchen. It's big.
It is big. Bedroom's a bed.
Is this his living room and kitchen?
Yeah, living room, kitchen together.
Oh.
Mm.
I didn't.
So in your case,
I didn't know. I was thinking this is just the kitchen. Okay.
Right.
No problem.
Sorry about that.
You have your own house now?
No, I'm in a rental right now.
Okay. But is it easy to get a house, to buy a house?
No, not. I wish it was. It all depends on how much you're earning, how stable your job is.
Especially in London, I feel like houses are really expensive
Yes, yes. The best thing to do right now is rent, even though the prices for rents are very high. If you work out mortgage with bills, with council tax, everything on top of buying a house, deposit, it works out better to rent.
But if you have like 20,000 to deposit, will you get a house?
No.
You won't in London?
You need at least minimum 50,000, 60,000.
Wow.
Yeah. It's very much a pain.
It's serious.
You know the body still the sweet me stage. That's where I am now. Tori, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. That's to save my life. So guys, I brought good news. Good news. Good news. Good news. Oh my god. So we moved into our property. Like saying I will buy out. So we moved into our house today, and this means a lot to us because it is easy. We moved into our property today. The key came in this package, and we also got a moving pack where the documents are and everything. So I'm just going to say this really fast because a lot of people will be like, to get things done in the UK is hard. To pull in the UK is hard. Well, let me be serious. People will say to do this is hard. To do that is hard. To do that is hard. To do that is hard. But I'm just going to say that there's always a God factor in our lives, and I really do not want us to take that for granted. So I'm just going to share with you everything we did and how we got to this place. So we viewed 8 properties in total, and we were only able to submit offer letter to 4 out of 8. That's because the agents reached out and they said the other landlords have gotten enough offer letters, so they just want to go through what they have with them and choose one. So we're left with 4. So out of the 4, one of the agents called and said he wants us to view other properties just to be on the safer side, because that property that we submitted offer letter to, we are 8 that already submitted offer letter, and we seem to be the only Nigerians. So just to be on the safer side, he advised that we look at other properties to get other options available. We switched our attention to the other 3, and luckily for us, 1 out of the 3 reached out and were told that the landlord accepted our offer. That's this property that we are in right now. So I am so excited about this property because you know when you view a property and there's no way we are getting this one, that's because the budget is even way more than our budget and everything. But somehow God just favored us. The money was reduced and everything just went so nice. Like the wife of the landlord was like, it is us she wants to give the property to, because I met her on the day I went to view the property. She asked me some questions. We spoke like we've known each other before, and she's white. So the agent called and said, they've accepted our offer, but the only issue is that it's way beyond our budget. What should we do? And I told him, tell them this is the amounts that we have to pay. If they say no, fine, we'll go ahead to look for other properties. But as God we have it. As God we have it. You know when they slash price, like when you get a discount of almost £600. Yes. If this is not God, then I don't know who did it. Because on the website, the amount for this property, but we got it. Do you understand? Do you understand the God factor? So I'm just going to say this really quick, that the way everybody says it is to do this in the UK is hard. To people in the UK, people in the UK is hard. To do this in the UK is hard. To do that in the UK is hard. I know, I'm not even disputing that, but there's always a place for the God factor in our lives. And I would advise that if there's anything you want to do at every phase of your life, I would advise that you carry God along, because His grace is always sufficient for us. It goes before us to make everything easy, to make every crooked way plain just for us. So I would advise that if you're in the UK, if you're in Nigeria, if you're in Australia, if you're in the US, wherever you are, and people are saying it's hard here, always say to yourself, it is hard. People find it hard, but me, me, Oluwanifemi, it will be easy for me. I did not come here to preach, so let me tell you where that is. That preaching is for another day, because God is actually faithful, always faithful. So after that, we're asked to send in some document via email, our right to work in the UK, our international passport, and some other documents. So we send them via email. Then we're called to come to the office. So when we went to the office, that was when the proper work started. So when we got to the office, we checked our credit check. I think they already did that before we came to the office. So let me just list everything that we did for you guys. So if you're in the UK and you are planning to get an accommodation, just put God first, have the money available, and go for it. So firstly, we're asked to send in our payslip, 3-month payslip. I sent in my 3-month payslip. My husband did the same. Then my pay per annum and his pay per annum was combined together and then divided by 12 before tax, just to ascertain that we can afford the rent. Then after that, our credit scores were checked. They checked for me, they checked for my husband. We submitted our international passport, contract of employment, and all of that, and other documents that we're asked to submit. Then we did referencing, work reference, and all of that. Then we're asked to come in person to the office with our international passport. This is where it kind of got strange for me, because we got there with our international passport, and the guy will look at the passport like this and look at your face. I will insert a video. Look at the passport like this and look at your face, just to be sure that you are the one in the passport. And I'm like, why are they doing this? Like, I doubt they do that to all nationalities. I just feel like maybe because we are Nigerians, that's why they did that.
And that is me.
Then after they did that, we passed that part. Then we were asked to proceed to make payment. So one thing with getting an apartment here is that it comes with 2 options. A lot of the options is with deposits. Getting an apartment with deposit means that you're going to pay your rent for that month alongside 5 weeks deposit of your rent. You pay it together at once. The deposit is refundable after your tenancy contract is expired. If you spoil anything in the house, they might deduct it from it. If you don't, you get your deposit back in full. Then the houses that come with 0 deposit, it doesn't mean that you will not pay deposit at all. It just means that you're going to pay your rent for 1 week. That's all you're going to pay for evaluation and all of that. And it is non-refundable. So that's the difference. If you pay a deposit, it is refundable. If it comes with a 0 deposit, it is not refundable. Then we're given a date to come get the key and move in. But we just scheduled everything to be one day, pick up the key and move in. So we moved in today. We move in today. Like, I'm really excited. The one funny thing about most London houses that I've been to is that their rooms very small. Parlor, very small. Abi sitting room then, very small. Everything is small, 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 small.
So this is the first room. This is the first room. Still scattered. We're trying to arrange everything. Then the master's bedroom is upstairs. Yes, see me, I'm arranging my stuff. So here's the bedroom. Here's the bedroom. Hi guys. Storage space, like so many. Even upstairs, there are so many of them. Oh, then here is the sitting room. See, still scattered because we are yet to arrange it. But it's a work in progress. It's a kitchen. Still arranging. The washing machine. The dishwasher. And all of that. Still a work in progress. I'll be work in process then. Then the fridge and the freezer. Then there's always time for a glass of wine. Always. Then we have the garden. Good. I'm really excited about this. So we decided to go shop for some basic things we need in the house: microwave, blender, kitchen utensils, and some stuff for the restroom and just for the house in general. I bought scented candles, I bought diffusers, foot mats, I bought toilet brush, a container for, this is where I was packing the diffusers rather, because it was affordable and scents well, smells nice. Then, as a romantic baby that I am, I love candles, so I bought plenty of candles. I bought scented candles as well. I bought this for the dining table. More scented candles, because we must romance the romantic. Oh my god. I bought mortar. Bought some nice fashionable toilet brush and containers for soap. This is for brush and for combs. Then why not? Daddy said, let me buy you one or two. So went ahead to the clothes section to buy one or two for me. So guys, this is a cover dress. I really like it and it's nice. I like the color. Do you think I bought this one? Let me know in the comment section. Okay, now fine girl, mama, hey, give them, hey, give them. I like the style for this yellow, very comfortable and nice as well. Do you think I bought this one? If you've watched this video to this extent, that means that you gained value and it was really helpful. Please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and share. This is the third one that I tried on, and this has a bag and a heart, but you're not allowed to bring in bags and hearts here to try. But I'm going to show you in another video. Do you like this as well? Do you think I bought it? So which one is your favorite, and which one do you think I bought amongst the three? Let me know in the comment section, guys. Thank you so very much for watching my videos, for subscribing, for liking, and for sharing. God bless you all. I'll see you in my next video. Stay blessed and bye.